Ellen McCauley, pray it out. But there's those of you out there who are saying, we talked about exercise, we talked about praying, but what else do I have to do? Here's the top 5 steps to getting started. You have to make a commitment. That's why I say to people, are you willing to make a 6-month commitment to come every Thursday? Are you willing to do that? Take stock of where you are. If today you weigh 241, I said to you, try to weigh 231. Whenever, no time frame. Pick a small, manageable goal. Take stock of where you are. Are you going to go home and eat Christmas cookies? Because haven't you been there, seen that, done that? They're stale by now. They're hard. Don't say you dip them in milk, because that doesn't count. Set realistic goals. Don't come in here on New Year's and say, I want to be a better person, I want to help the poor, I want to do every single one of the spiritual and corporal works of mercy, I want to weigh 120, I want to do all these things. Pick a small goal. It's more manageable. Identify resources for information and support. Haven't you done that? Don't we have support here? We have so much support, I feel like I'm in a girdle half the time. All right. Continually check in with yourself to monitor your progress. You only hurt yourself when you do not do a complete food log. You only hurt yourself when you lie on your food log. And Father Mano has promised me that if he sees any pray-it offers in confession, he'll say, my child, have you forgotten about when you lied on your pray-it off log? So, I'm sorry, he is going to do that. All right. So, really, really treat that food log like it was a Bible, because it is. Also, the realistic goals, you have to be, there are people here who have lost 80 pounds and kept it off. I'm not going to single them out, but they would tell you that it hasn't always been. I lost all this weight and I never had a week where I ever gained, because that's not life. They lost 80 pounds and kept it off, and maybe they had a week where they gained 2. And then they had to get back in the saddle. It is a process, a process. Continually check in with yourself. And I also put in a week of simple menus to start your ultimate weight loss plan. Now, one of the things I want to say about this is these average out to be around 1,600 calories. Look, everyone's starting to pay attention now. Okay, now she's got me. We're talking about food now. Okay, I'm awake. All right, food. All right, I'm listening. 1,600 calories, and there's many of you out there going, oh, that's way too many for me. Really? Because I guarantee you that if you've been gaining weight and you try this and lose, you might be eating more than you think you are. Because the devil is in the portion size. They don't say for breakfast, eat as much banana, walnut, oatmeal as you can cram down your throat. They say 1 cup of cooked oatmeal, small banana sliced, 2 tablespoons of walnuts, a tablespoon of honey. Everything is measured out. Now, does your diet look like this? Are you having oatmeal with sections of orange? Now, look, you're saying, oh, a ham and cheese sandwich. That looks good. I didn't say this was starve it off, but you need to eat things like lean deli ham. Price Chopper has the best low-sodium, low-fat ham ever. It's wonderful. Light Swiss cheese. Rye bread. I'm not a big bread person myself. I think that people are too addicted to bread in this group, and I think you can try the lower calorie wraps. Chris did a wonderful presentation on carbohydrates. We really need to look at that. And Chris, what again is a woman supposed to have during, is she here? No. All right, well, she'll tell us next week. I forgot she was traveling. Herb roasted chicken, skin removed. Now, isn't the skin kind of tasty? Because it's full of fat. You're not supposed to be eating the skin. Small baked sweet potato, skin removed. Teaspoon of butter. There's nothing wrong with any food in moderation. A small apple for a snack. Let's just look at Tuesday. Bran flakes, sliced almonds, dried Bing cherries, pink grapefruit. Now you might be saying, I don't have a lot of money. How about 1 box of Special K, some almond milk or skim milk, get some dried fruit or some blueberries. They're a little pricey now, but something. You can do it on a budget. And then you really have to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because so many people think, I was bad over Christmas, I'm just not going to eat it all for a couple weeks. And they starve themselves. And then you get lightheaded, your blood sugar, and you end up gaining weight in the long haul, because when you do eat, your body holds on to everything. Also, I'd like to mention that there will be recipes that I hand out every week, but you got to think outside the box. You can't eat everything the same and expect to change unless you eat half of everything the same you ate. You have to do something different. Let's look at who likes fish. Does it just about everybody like fish? Protein is key here. Smoothies. I suggest smoothies. Shrimp. Now, the first week that you hand in a log, especially if you're new, I will make suggestions, because that's all I am, is your friend. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutrition, but there are those out there that are covered in your insurance many times. If you need to see one of those, I welcome that. This more is for someone to look at what you're doing. And I don't know about you, but if I know someone's going to look at something I did, I don't want them to see that I had 25 Christmas cookies. I better not eat 25, no one's going to look at it. And again, you can't lie, you'll go to hell. Also, egg omelet, scrambled eggs. We're not eating enough eggs. Eggs had a bad name. They don't anymore. Now, I don't know about you, but the time is going perfectly, because I want to play the song now, and I'm going to give extra time for the small group. Because even if you don't have a new person in the group, I want you to start with one person, go around, say what your goals are for this group. If you're so worried about doing this, just pass. No one's going to say anything. It's a Christian Catholic group. I really want you to spend a lot of time in small group going over these things. I have a few more people to weigh in. At Christmas, I forgot my iPod, and I did not get to play Mary, Did You Know? And guess what? It's still timely now. We ask the Blessed Virgin to intercede on our behalf every chance we get, because she's a direct link to Jesus. Direct link. So let's just prayerfully listen to Mary, Did You Know?